calling the Charles Schwab Money Solutions hotline.
It's just
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Our menu options have changed, so please listen carefully before making your selection. If you are returning a call from a Schwab representative regarding a previously submitted money movement request, press 1 now. To speak to a wire for an international wire in a foreign currency, press 1. For all other wires, press 2. Please enter your 8-digit account number now.
Huh? What do you need my account number for, you fucking loser? Go fuck your mother. Take my account number and go fuck your mother's asshole, bitch.
All representatives are currently assisting other clients. Please remain on the line to speak with the next available representative. Here is the morning Schwab market update as of 9 a.m. Eastern.
Thank you for calling Charles Schwab. David Reyes of New Money Operational Support. How can I help you?
Hi, what's your name?
David, what is your name?
Hi, David. My name is Yahoo Moret. How are you?
Doing well. Can I have your 8-digit Schwab account number?
I don't have it. I have my social. It's 404-112690.
Go ahead and verify you real quick. What is your mother's name?
My mother's maiden name is Morad, M-O-R-A-D, but they put Moret because that's how bad Schwab is these days. They put my last name as my mother's maiden name, but that's okay. Keep going.
You have an email address associated with your account?
ActiveLady101@gmail.com.
Thank you. They can have an approximate balance on your account.
Well, I'm gonna have to think for a minute because you suspended my account and I haven't been able to log in for a week. So it's about $2,900, and it shouldn't be $2,900 because you should have wired that money to me already. But whether or not you've wired the money, it should be $2,900. How's that?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
How can I help? Now that I got you verified, how can I help you?
Well, I spoke to Jason, the manager, earlier today, and then before him I spoke to Darnell, and now I'm speaking to you, sir, and I'm wondering if my $2,900 wire request that I asked for last Friday and sent the fax for, and then I spoke to Amanda yesterday who said she was going to send it. I'm wondering if that's been reviewed for your third time and being sent to my account at this time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, right? 4 p.m.
So you're calling about an incoming wire, is that?
No, sir. No. My account is restricted. They suspended it for no reason a week ago. So I'm liquidating my asset. So I'm not incoming. It's 29. My balance should be 2,900 something, or 3,000, whatever. But the wire request was for 2,900. Do you see that in your system? You're in the wire department, yes?
Yes, I am. I'm just asking to make sure how I can assist you.
Okay.
Give me one. Let me look real quick.
Go right ahead.
Hold on, sir. Give me 1 moment. Yeah, this actually belongs to our legacy partners. Let me get you.
David, here's the thing. I've been on the phone for 4 hours in the last 3 days. I know I'm not mad at you, okay? But do me a favor. Get me to a manager, because I've spoken to a bunch of people already, and this needs to be taken care of today. And I know the Federal Reserve is closed now, so if it hasn't been sent out, I'm really going to be pissed.
I need to get you over to the department that handles it.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. No. Wait a minute. Hold on, David. I sent, you're in the wire department, right? I sent you the wire request, right? Amanda, who I spoke to yesterday, is in the wire department, right? She's the one that guaranteed me it would be sent out yesterday, right? Now, what other department is in between here that I need to know about? Can you tell me, please? Your legacy department? What is your legacy department? I'd love to know.
Let me get you over to them, sir. I know that you're frustrated.
No. I want
wanna
to
help.
know. Listen, I have a
Have it
case. David, listen to me, sir. I have a case with FINRA already, okay? And my account's been sabotaged. So listen to me clearly, okay? I'm not frustrated. I'm way beyond that at this time. So I'm asking you because I need to be educated about what the hell is going on there these days. Because I used to work there 20 years ago, okay? So what is the legacy department, David?
They handle wires that are not in good order.
They're not in good order. Okay. And I'd like you to ask them, okay, that's fine. I'd like you to ask them what's not in good order because all of the wires, all 3 wires that I've ever sent out of that account, which have been between Friday and today, have all been to my account, to my name, same bank account, same name, same everything. So that's my question. What is not in order?
Sir, I can tell you everything. We can converse, and I can do everything to my abilities to help you. But it will not be enough. They can go ahead and help you.
Okay, that's
If you
fine.
allow me to transfer you to them.
No, I want you to ask them, sir. Listen to me. Listen. You hear my voice? I'm losing my voice. That's how much time I've spent speaking to you people there for nothing. So I'm not going to speak to you. Contact them. Whoever you're going to transfer me to, let them know what's going on. And before you transfer me over, do me a favor, David. I'm not disrespecting you. Do me a favor as a customer. Have the respect enough to answer my question. What is not in order with this wire transfer? That's all. I know you don't know now, but you will know after you talk to them, right?
I have the utmost respect for you. Because I have the utmost respect for you, I want to help you get this taken care of. And the more we talk, the more you use your voice. The more time we're on.
But I want to make sure I want to make sure I'm not on hold. Stop talking over me, sir. Just you heard what I needed to say. You don't need to tell me more. I'm 64 years old. Thank you, sir. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. I appreciate your help.
Market update as of 9
Let's talk to me like. Go ahead, dude. This is
Dr. Mix, pre-market trading. Investors are digesting a host of monetary policy decisions from central banks in Asia. Bank of Japan and People's Bank of China kept their respective benchmark interest rates unchanged, but the former surprisingly tweaked its yield curve control policy.
So I have to report that I opened my case with FINRA, which I have
Equity news is light today as General Mills beat earnings estimates and raised its.
That's where the thing comes in with
The economic docket introduced more housing data as housing starts declined less than anticipated, while building permits fell much more than expected. Treasury yields are rising, particularly on the long end of the curve, while the U.S. dollar is decreasing and crude oil and gold prices are gaining ground. Asian stocks are broadly lower, and European stocks are emerging amid the host of monetary policy decisions.
Listen to me. I'm not telling you. I'm taping.
In equity news on Tuesday, General Mills, ticker symbol GIS, reported adjusted second quarter earnings per share of $1.10, above FactSet's $1.07 estimate. Revenues rose 3.9% year-over-year to $5.22 billion compared to the expected $5.19 billion.
And then get disconnected.
Adjusted gross margin was up 100 basis points to 33.2% of net sales, which was driven by favorable net price realization and cost savings, but partially offset by input cost inflation, higher other costs of goods, and supply chain concerns. The multinational manufacturer of consumer goods raised its full-year guidance for organic net sales and adjusted operating profit, while also tightening its expected earnings per share to the higher part of its previously reported range. The equity markets are coming off a second straight week of declines as investors wrestle with the economic impact of aggressive monetary policy tightening from the Fed and how long and at what
Right in your face. Go ahead and do what you got to do.
raise rates.
You understand?
This has caused recession worries and choppiness in the market.
Camera does
The Schwab Center for Financial Research discusses volatility in the latest article titled "Stock Market Volatility, Fed Concern Before." Additionally, Schwab's chief investment strategist, Liz Ann Saunders, discusses in her article titled "U.S. Outlook, How Many More Times Fed?"
Just like these guys.
Powell, among other Fed officials, has seemingly shifted his attention from the rearview mirror to the windshield. She points out how inflation is a lagging indicator of the impact of monetary policy changes is in the future. Follow Liz Ann on Twitter @LizAnnSaunders, and you can read all of our market commentary on our Insights and Education page, and you can follow us on Twitter @Schwab Research.
The same person's
In
name.
economic news on Tuesday, housing starts for November declined 0.5% month-over-month to an annual pace of
What possible answer can they give?
127,000 units
Checkmate.
versus
Right?
the Bloomberg
So
consensus
that's
estimate of a drop to a 1,400,000 unit pace, and compared to October's upwardly revised 1,431,000 unit level. Building permits, one of the leading indicators tracked by the Commerce Board as the gauge of future construction, fell by 11.2% month-over-month to an annual rate of 1,340,000, well below expectations, calling for a decrease to 1,385,000 units compared to the downward revised 1,512,000 unit pace posted in October. Treasury rates are higher as the yield on the 2-year note is rising by a basis point to 4.26%.
Why did you spell like
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi, David.
Hi, thank you for holding. I have a representative on the other line, and she's going to go ahead and assist you. Go ahead.
David, did you speak to her and let her know what my concern is, David?
Yes, I did.
You did. So what was the reason that the irregularity? Can you tell me before you transfer me over?
Let me get Norma. Allow Norma.
Well, I know. I'm gonna speak to Norma. But since you're in the wire, I'm sorry, Norma. But since you're in the wire department, and I specifically asked you to get this answer for me, can you do that now?
Norma can help you, sir.
No, but I'm asking. Look, David, you're in the wire department. He's been playing games with me, Norma, for 12 minutes now, and I'm trying to explain to him. He said it's because of irregularity. He's in the wire department. Norma is in the legacy department, which he hasn't even explained to me what department that even is. So I'm speaking to David, and I asked him, please find out. Don't just transfer me. Find out what the irregularity was. Why it's taken 3 days for this wire to go through for no reason. And he came back on the line, and you're still not able to tell me that. And that's concerning to me, David. Because you told me you have utmost respect for me, and you're gonna help me the best of your ability. So please do so.
And as I said earlier, sir, I do have the utmost respect for you. Just
Oh.
might grab someone from Legacy, which is Norma. She also works in the wire department. We can go.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to Norma, but did you find out? I'm gonna speak to Norma. Thank you. Did you find out the question I asked you?
Give me one brief moment, sir.
Moment for what? Did you find it out or no? I mean, this is crazy.
Okay, so
Why?
Mr. Moore, I do apologize.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do.
You transferred it over to me because I can probably better assist.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I know she was able to find out for you or not, but I'm happy to take over the call and do a little bit more digging and see what's going on. So if you're okay with you, David can go ahead and drop off, and I'll be happy to assist you from here.
Your name is David. David, where are you? We're located in El Paso, you said? David? Hello? I guess David left. He really has a lot of respect for me.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Norma, where are you located?
Okay.
Okay. Where you?
Sure, I'm in El Paso, Texas.
Oh, you're in El Paso.
El
Okay,
Paso,
good.
Texas.
Because they're the only nice
Yes.
people I know. So you're probably very nice. So Norma, what's going on here? Can you tell me?
Sure. Well, I just got my eyes on your transaction, so I do want to do research and a little bit more digging and see what's going on, Mr. Moore. And just to make sure I'm looking at the right information, it was a wire that was what I was processed today, correct? For about $2,000. Is that the one that you're
No.
concerned about?
Is that the information you got from David? Because I gave him
That's
specific.
just the only thing I see that's research.
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am,
sir.
if you look at the notes,
Okay.
Norma, you want to ask me the question? I'm going to answer you, okay? I made this request on
Okay.
Friday. Friday, I sent you a fax.
Okay.
You have the fax that I sent on Friday for the wire request for $2,800.
Yeah, that's exactly the one I'm talking about.
Okay, so you have the fax, right? You have it?
Yes, sir.
When did you get
Yes,
it?
I do.
When did you get it, Norma?
Well, the case was created from what I can see on the 16th.
That was last Friday.
Today. I think that's where I was.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
last Friday.
absolutely right.
Okay, so
Yes,
what?
sir.
Today's what, Tuesday? And it's still not sent out. So please explain that to me.
Hold on, let me do a little bit of research and see what's going on. May I place you on a brief hold?
Okay, Norma. Please don't hang up on me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
No, sir. If we get disconnected,
I know
the
it's
phone
happened
number on
before.
file is a good
It's
number to
happened.
call you back?
Yeah, it's happened before. I'm that's normal. Listen, I'm not mad at you, but what I've been through the last 4 days.
Understood.
No, it's disgusting. I used to work for Schwab 20 years ago. The company's turned into really bad, really bad. But okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank
I
you.
just want to make sure the phone number on file is
Yeah.
a good number to call you back.
Yes,
If
it
you get
is.
disconnected, ending in 7500.
We shouldn't get
Perfect.
disconnected.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we shouldn't get disconnected. It's,
No, we
it's
shouldn't.
2022, you know?
That's right.
The technology should work, and I'm waiting here. I
It does happen.
I waited 4 hours. I'll wait
Yeah.
another 4 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
1 moment, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you as well.
All right.
Rate increases by the central banks. And Schwab's global investment strategist Jeffrey
But I've
Weintraub
never-
discusses
I'll
in
give you
an
a
article
chance.
titled
But I
Central
want
Banks
to get to
Stepping
stepping
Down. How central banks seem to be
So
stepping down from aggressive rate hikes.
So this is the fourth
Follow
one.
Jeff on Twitter at Jeffrey
And I asked
Weintraub.
him to.
In economic news, Germany's
Let me
November
investigate.
PPI.
Oh, you need to speak to this person.
But at a slower pace than the
Israel.
previous month. And on a year-over-year basis,
Israel, that's
increased
the
more than anticipated, but remained severely elevated.
But America has no right to do.
The euro rose versus the U.S. dollar, while the British pound was little changed.
You see, they don't have
Bond yield
here.
also and the UK gained ground.
Yeah.
UK FTSE 100 index was up 0.1%.
This place.
Italy's FTSE MIB index gained 0.3%. And Spain's IBEX 35 index rose 0.6%. While France's CAC 40 index and Germany's DAX index declined 0.4%, and Switzerland's Swiss market index lost 1.1%. Stocks in Asia finished broadly lower as markets in the region grappled with a host of monetary policy decisions. The Bank of Japan kept its interest rate at negative 0.1% as expected, but caught investors off guard as the central bank widened its cap on the 10-year Japanese government bond yields. This action sparked a global sell-off of stocks and bonds as the Bank of Japan tweaked its yield curve control, or YCC, policy to allow the 10-year yield to 50 basis points in either side of its 0% target. The move was intended to improve market functioning while maintaining accommodative financial conditions. And Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda stated, quote, "This change will enhance the sustainability of our monetary policy framework. The absolute monetary policy framework is absolutely not a review that will lead to an abandonment of the YCC or an exit from fiat policy," end quote.
This is my right.
As a result, the yen soared to its highest level in months versus the greenback, and Japanese bonds rose noticeably.
James Bond, huh?
In other monetary policy news, the People's Bank of China left its 1-year and 5-year loan prime rates unchanged as expected.
Kill me.
These actions from the People's Bank of China come amid a slowdown in economic activity due to rising COVID cases and efforts from the government to try to stabilize its economy.
Which information, yeah.
Last week, on the other hand, the Fed and European Central Bank raised rates and offered some hawkish signals as inflation remains uncomfortable.
Name what phone you're on.
Additionally, the markets remain jittery as COVID cases continue to rise in China, dampening optimism regarding progress on a reopening.
Phone on now? I don't know.
In his latest article titled Global Outlook, Recovery and Risk, Schwab's Jeffrey Kleintop notes how markets may continue to see volatility in 2023 as they navigate between global economic growth and inflation fears, central banks decreasing rate hikes, and China's reopening. In other economic news in the region, the Reserve Bank of Australia released the minutes from its December meeting, in which the bank raised its cash rate by 25 basis points.
I'm paying.
Per the release, Reserve Bank of Australia members considered a range of options for its rate, including upsizing to a 50 basis point increase or even pausing rates. However, members favored consistently hiking rates by 25 basis points and went on to discuss how more tightening was done. Additionally, Hong Kong's CPI unexpectedly
and I'm gonna play for you. Hold on. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we're here just hanging out.
In equity news on Tuesday, General Mills, ticker symbol GIS, reported adjusted second quarter earnings per share of $1.10, above FactSet's $1.07 estimate. Revenues rose 3.9% year-over-year to $5.22 billion, compared to the expected $5.19 billion. Adjusted gross margin was up 100 basis points to 33.2% of net sales, which was driven by favorable net price realization and cost savings, but partially offset by input cost inflation, higher other costs of goods, and supply chain deleveraging. The multinational manufacturer of consumer foods raised its full-year guidance for organic net sales and adjusted operating profit, while also tightening its expected earnings per share to the higher part of its previously reported range. However, shares are declining. In other equity news, Steel Dynamics, ticker symbol STLD, is rising noticeably as the steel producer is set to replace Biomed, ticker symbol ABMD, in the S&P 500 as of December 22nd. The equity markets are coming off a second straight week of declines as investors wrestle with the economic impact of aggressive monetary policy tightening from the Fed and how long and prices have turned lower and gold prices rallied. Asian stocks finished broadly lower, and European stocks diverged amid the post-monetary policy decisions.
Everything's gonna change. I'm fine. Everything's good. 20 seconds is left. Any one of my business. But this is really 2019, but this is for the business, you know what? We'll see. Because every year that I thought it was going to be better, well, I don't know. I played that.
In equity news on Tuesday, General Mills, ticker symbol GIS, reported adjusted second quarter earnings per share of $1.10, above FactSet's $1.07 estimate. Revenues rose 3.9% year-over-year to $5.22 billion, compared to the expected $5.19 billion. Adjusted gross margin was up 100 basis points to 33.2% of net sales, which was driven by favorable net price realization and cost savings, but partially offset by input cost inflation, higher other costs of goods, and supply chain deleveraging. The multinational manufacturer of consumer foods raised its full-year guidance for organic net sales and adjusted operating profit, while also tightening its expected earnings per share to the higher part of its previously reported range. However, shares are declining. In other equity news, Steel Dynamics, ticker symbol STLD, is rising noticeably as the steel producer is set to replace Biomed, ticker symbol ticker symbol ABMD in the S&P 500 as of December 22nd. The equity markets are coming off a second straight week of declines as investors wrestle with the economic impact of aggressive monetary policy tightening from the Fed and how long and at what pace the central bank will continue to raise rates. This has caused recession worries and a choppiness in the markets to ramp up. The Schwab Center for Financial Research discusses volatility in the latest article titled Stock Market Volatility, Fed Concerns to the Fore. Additionally, Schwab's chief investment strategist, Liz Ann Saunders, discusses in her article titled U.S. Outlook, How Many More Times Fed? How Powell, among other Fed officials, has seemingly shifted his attention from the rear-view mirror to the windshield. She points out how inflation is a lagging indicator, but the impact of monetary policy changes is in the future. You can follow Liz Ann on Twitter, @LizAnnSaunders, and you can read all of our market commentary on our Insights and Education page, and you can follow us on Twitter, @SchwabResearch.
Person detected at Kamyar's Echo Show 5710.
Thank you so much for holding, Mr. Moy. Are you still with me, sir?
Oh, yes, Norma, I'm here.
Oh, good. Okay, I do have some further information for you. Miss Susan is going to assist you with answering all of the questions.
Hold on, Norma. Hold on, Norma, hold on.
Yes, sir.
So hold on.
Yes.
So I've been on the phone now for almost 30 minutes. I spoke to David, who said he's going to help me and he respects me. He transferred me to you. Reluctantly didn't answer my question. Now you said you needed to investigate it, and now you investigated for 10 minutes.
Right.
And now you're going to pass me on the baton to who? Who's the next person in line?
To the right person.
Oh, to the right person. Oh. So, well, Norma, let me ask you a question. Since you did your investigation, can you please let me know the irregularity in the wire that we discussed and with the wires that you had sent previously on Friday?
Well, that's why I have
Good afternoon. This is Suzanne Needhammer.
Suzanne, I've spoken to you before. Suzanne!
Yes, sir, you have.
Wow, look at this.
The
world goes around and around, doesn't it, Suzanne?
Yes, sir. And I've told the reps that I'm going to call you back, and I've called you several times over the last couple of days, and you never pick up.
Are you serious,
yes,
Suzanne?
So I
try calling me?
Every time I call your number.
Suzanne.
Every time I call your number.
You know I love talking to you.
Number,
if you called me, I would pick it up before I picked up Suzanne Summers' call.
So I am so sorry for that. I don't know why it wasn't coming through, but it would go straight to voicemail every time I called you. So
no, but Suzanne,
I wanted to get in touch with you because I know you keep calling in and speaking to different representatives.
Terrific.
I'm going to be your contact for this going forward. And so going forward, I would ask that you not call anyone except for me.
Oh,
so I'm going to give you my information.
God, Merry Christmas. Why did you wait this long? Why didn't you give it to me last time?
I thought I did, sir. So let me give you my contact information and let you know that I need you to only speak to me on this going forward because I can see that you've called many times.
Many times. And
so my phone number.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
My phone number is 877-561-1918. My extension is 691-968.
Okay. So you know Thomas, too. Thomas works in your department, right?
No.
Thomas, yeah.
Yes. So I have been working with our investigation team.
Oh, okay.
And appears that we are having some problems with your account because we have had several deposits that were returned unpaid.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with this?
You know, Suzanne, it's interesting you say that because, you know, it's interesting how this, I spoke to you specifically about this very issue, which happened a month and a half ago, not last week, not 2 weeks ago. It was back in November. And they put my account on hold and you cost me a lot of money. Do you remember that? You do. I'm sure you do. And then they reinstated my account. Well, guess what? You, Suzanne, are talking about that issue from a month and a half ago where you restricted my account. And now you're saying, wait, can you please tell me, look at my account and tell me what deposit has been returned in December? Just December. Please tell me, Suzanne.
So, again, when I spoke to you last time, it was about a trading restriction, so it's a little bit different of what's going on here
No,
today.
the trading restriction, Suzanne. Suzanne, look, if you want to be honest and straight, the trading restriction was because of a bounce check that I told you was from my nephew's account. He gave me the wrong, from his closed account by accident. And that's the only check that's ever bounced. So please tell me what bounce checks you're talking about besides the one in November that we spoke about. Whether we spoke about it or not, Suzanne, what's going on today, or since you put my account on suspension on Friday, where your message says, for your security, for Yahoo Moray security, you have suspended my account. Please explain that to me, Suzanne. Please.
So, again, our team that does the investigation has decided that because of the activity, the activity in the account, and I know you've talked to several people about this already, that they are going to close your account.
Great.
So
Great.
That being said,
Suzanne,
when they close an account.
Suzanne, that's great. So you could have made that decision a month ago, but guess what? You have to let me liquidate my account like a normal human being, right?
Right.
Right, but you didn't let me do that.
When they close your account.
You didn't let me liquidate my account. You suspended my account. I've been calling it. So hold on.
Right. I understand, and I've been trying to call you back. So I'm not going to argue with you.
Suzanne, you're not answering my question. I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying to get question answered. What?
You're not letting me finish.
Question. What?
So at this point,
you're closing my account. I know that.
The investigation team.
You know that. Okay.
Right. The investigation.
You're not answering my question, Suzanne.
You're not letting me finish.
No, because you're talking around. Why
I can't tell you what I need to tell you.
Suzanne, I know you're closing my account.
We can't do this.
It's a joke. Go ahead, Suzanne. It's all. Remember, I have a case with Spinner, and I'm taping everything too. Go ahead, Suzanne. Go ahead.
So,
I'll let you finish.
The team that's doing the investigation has told me that no more money can leave the account until they finish the investigation.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then they will check and send it to the address on file.
Oh, okay. When did you decide to do that? And who decided to do that? And so you guys are sabotaging my account now.
I got that.
This is beautiful.
I got that information this morning.
Oh, this morning. Who gave you that information, Suzanne? That you're going to hold my account money now illegally? Really? After I sent in a wire request on Friday? You're going to hold my account? What are you holding my account for? I verified my identity. Why are you holding my funds? For what, Suzanne? Please tell me. Hello?
So again, when you spoke with Thomas, he advised you also that you could be placing closing trades through a broker.
And I did that.
So at this point, nothing I can do until they tell me that they can send a check out to the address on file.
Oh yeah? I don't agree with that. Sorry,
I have to wait for that.
Well, guess what, Suzanne?
I understand you don't agree.
No, you don't understand. I asked you a question.
So
Suzanne, you need to answer my question, because this is going to go to FINRA, and you're not answering. I, as a client, have a right to know why you're lying to me, why I have to speak to 8 people until you told me my money's being sent out. And just today, you're the first person to tell me this. Why has Schwab become like this, where I have to go through 8 people, Suzanne? It's a joke, and you know it. Go ahead.
because you keep calling other representatives when I asked you to call me. I've left.
You asked you
Every
to
time I
call
talk to a
you.
representative,
You've never
they
spoken at
message me.
Huh? Go ahead. Go ahead. Please.
I tell them that I am working on this account.
Uh-huh.
I tell them to let you know that I will call immediately when they hang up.
Oh,
I
okay.
call, and then it keeps going to voicemail.
Well, how
I
come
call
nobody's
again,
called?
it goes to voicemail.
Hey, Suzanne, how come no one's ever told me that? If you told everybody that.
Every time you speak to someone and they say, I'm going to have Suzanne call you,
No.
they're not telling you that?
Listen, every single call's recorded on my app, and no one has ever told me that. Ever. Till normal. So you really need to get your troops together. You really need to get your nonsense investigative team together. I don't know what the lady told me that my wire user's lying to me. She told me my wire hasn't been sent due to irregularities. And I still don't understand what irregularity is that. So you are trying to tell your people what to say. They also told me that they're to close my account due to these bounce deposits that happened 2 months ago, Suzanne, okay? So whether you guys decide to close my account, it doesn't matter what the point is. You can close it, but I deserve the respect that the SEC provides me to be able to liquidate my account and take my funds out immediately.
So again, I've been asked to notify you that
You can't
the
do
account
illegal
is
things.
closed, a check will be cut, and
Ma'am,
sent.
listen, I have a dispute too. There's a dispute I have because on Friday, okay, I have everybody's name here. You guys are doing everything like the mafia these days, Suzanne, and it's not gonna go. It's not gonna fly. Trust me. So listen, on Friday, Suzanne.
Mr. Moore, I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not
Letting
arguing with you. I
your
need to
account
file a
is closed.
dispute. Sir, ma'am, if you're handling my account, I have the right to file a formal dispute. And if you're the only one I can speak to, then guess what, Suzanne? You're taking my dispute. Thank you. So are you ready? This is a legal dispute.
What is your dispute?
What is my dispute? Thank you for your time, ma'am. When I called in on Friday to close my transaction, I called in at a specific time. I spoke to Warren. I have everybody's name written down. The guy had me on the phone for an hour. He couldn't put my trade in because there was a lock from some other department. It ended up costing me 50.
Right.
Hold on. Don't say right. Let me finish. It ended up costing me 55 cents a contract that the options premium changed for the time I called to do the trade, which I should have been able to liquidate myself online. But you made me call, made it hard for me. So this guy couldn't do the trade. Your own broker didn't know what to do for an hour. And by the time he sold it, I lost 55 cents times 10 contracts. That's $550. And just how I told you, it's how it happened, and it's on record, and you need to make a formal complaint about that. Formal. I have everything, Suzanne, this is not a joke, I'm telling you. I know you, I have everything written down that happened, and everything's recorded. So please be as professional. If you're the final man for first job, please be professional about this. Because I've been doing this 24 years, and I know what I'm doing. So please, let's make this dispute. Because when I spoke to Warren on Friday, he was supposed to have started it. Yet I can promise you he hasn't. But I have him on the phone saying he will. So go ahead. Can we start this dispute now?
So you're saying on Friday you spoke to a broker who said he placed a dispute,
That's correct. Let me get you his
a
name.
trade
Hold on.
dispute for you.
That's right. It's the last broker I spoke to on Friday, okay? I have a list of them here. Man, you guys do a phenomenal job, I tell you. Let's see here.
So
it was
I
Friday.
do have an open.
Oh,
I
okay.
do have an open trade dispute
Oh,
that
okay.
was
Oh.
entered by Warren Gordon.
Warren, I told
on
you
the
Warren.
16th.
Oh, wow, okay. He did do it. Shocking. So you can't close my account with an open dispute, Suzanne. You should know better than that. Correct?
So I will wait for the
Suzanne?
decision of the trade dispute.
Suzanne?
I will check with our trade dispute.
Suzanne, hello? Do you understand my dispute, though? I
do understand your dispute.
Okay. So this is I've already filed a formal complaint again with FINRA. This is in addition to the other one I had. So please handle this professionally.
Okay.
So
I'm going to cancel the wire.
No, you're not going to cancel the wire. I do not want. No, you're not, because it's going to my. Ma'am, listen.
Trade dispute, sir.
Ma'am, the trade dispute is in my advantage. The $2,900 is already cash. It's settled cash. It's my money that was promised to be sent out Friday. You want to be mafia and hold on to my money illegally? Go ahead. Go ahead and sabotage me some more, Suzanne. It's no problem. But you have no right, and you don't have my permission. You need to wire the funds to my account that's connected to my Schwab account. Okay? Which was the other 2 wires you sent to. There's no irregularities. There's nothing. You're making up stuff, and it's really becoming egregious. So stop it, Suzanne. Send my...
I'm gonna...
Go ahead.
Check into the trade support. I'm going to check into the with trade support to the trade dispute that you filed. And like I said, the wire from that team, the investigation.
What team?
The wire is still not going to go out.
Listen, what team is holding my money? Because we need to know when we get the.
I will.
What team?
I will.
No. What team, Suzanne? What team is holding my money? Answer my question. Because you're talking very generally, and you're making things ambiguous, and I understand why you want me directly talking to you, because you want one story. But guess what? You can't have one story, because there's many stories I've already been given. So let's get this straight here. Who's holding my money and why? Tell me.
So our investigations team has put a lock on the account.
Okay.
The money's not going out.
Okay, why? Why have they put a lock on my account for no reason? Like they suspended my account for no reason. It's called sabotage, intentional sabotage. And if you're the person I'm dealing with,
again, I'm not gonna.
I'm
not going to go through this again.
You're not going through what? What's the reason? Tell me the reason. Just give me the reason. Why is my?
I will call you tomorrow.
Okay.
I will call you.
You don't have the answers.
After I find out about the disposition on this trade dispute.
Oh, okay. But the trade dispute has nothing to do with the $2,900. No, Suzanne, listen. I want my money. It's my money. You don't have a right to hold my money. No.
I am going to hang up.
You can hang up. Go ahead.
I've been through this already.
But I told you already. Listen. No. Listen to me. You don't need to call me. No. I'm not spending any more time on this. I told you my decision, and you have no right to hold my money. You send my money out the same way you sent out the other money and handle the trade dispute professionally. You can call me 100 times. I work for a living. Do you understand, Suzanne? I don't play with people's money all day like you. That's right. So that's why I called you. And I'm calling you now. We don't need to talk tomorrow. We can take care of it right now. Let's finish this.
Well, again, I'm not doing this now.
Oh, you want to buy more time? You need to buy more time? Go ahead, Suzanne.
Investigations team. Investigations team.
Oh, investigations.
Right, at this point, I'm going to disconnect the call because this has become unproductive. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye. Fraud. What a fraud.